this flight attendant went to the back of the airplane because she saw passenger's legs up on the footrest, bare legs. So she went back there to see what's up, and when she gets there, she's flicking the bean, pants down, everything, and she's like, "Ma'am."
But I was so scared because he was like, "Oh, if you leave me or if you don't send me money, I'm gonna leak your nudes," basically.
Hey
Hi.
guys, welcome. My name is Chelsea.
I'm Angelica.
Together we're
Two random girls. Hi guys, long time no see. As always, we are busy people, you know.
Yeah, we're trying our best. Y'all.
Apologies. We keep saying next week, next week, next week. But now we're back, and we're back with a banger.
Yeah,
Actually, we don't know if it's a banger.
a banger,
A banger.
banger.
Are we talking like
That's
manifesting?
Shot, heard around the world. A bang. One might say.
Nice transition, my lady. Yeah. So, as we all know, the CEO of United Healthcare was assassinated.
Assassinated? You said assassin?
Assassin.
It was. I'm sorry, that killed me.
That's not how you use that word.
No, it was assassinated.
Assassin is the person that did it. Or that's not even a
No,
word.
that's not a word. An
I'm
assassin.
gonna delete this to not look stupid. As we all know, the CEO of United Healthcare was assassinated. By who?
We just found out.
Luigi Mangione. Mangione, right?
I'm not sure how to pronounce his name actually.
I'm thinking. Sorry, honey.
Oh, that's fine. Thank
Yes. So is it certain that it was him?
They're saying it's definitely him because they found him with the gun. They found him with a manifesto.
Fake IDs.
They found him with fake IDs. Used to rent the hostel. They found him in the same clothes that he wore to the assassination. It's a lot of incriminating evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a really smart guy.
Yeah. He went to like University of Pennsylvania.
He has apparently a master's.
Engineering or something like that.
And someone said he had a PhD, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think
He
so.
looks really young, so
He's
I don't
26.
think so. Wow.
Yeah, very young guy. What, 2 years older than us?
Mm-hmm.
Not, if not 3?
Yeah.
Damn.
He doesn't look crazy.
He could have went to our school.
I'm not gonna lie. What's creeping me out about this? If I saw this man on the street and I was single, I would have liked him. But you never know.
But honestly, you never know what. Like, he's not like a serial killer.
But if he even had the intent to kill somebody.
But I'm like, I'm not saying everyone has like. No, I'm not saying people have the intent to kill somebody. I'm just saying that he's not. They're saying that like his family and friends are saying that he had like a back injury and
Yeah, I read that.
he just became like really like sad, depressed, and they're saying he went crazy over it or whatever. So like, yeah, maybe he's like a little bit mentally ill. That's the angle that everyone's looking at it from. But can we just, it's not, the fact is that he killed someone, yeah, but it's not like he killed a random innocent person on the street.
Yeah.
Like, I think innocent maybe in the sense that he didn't kill someone with his hands, the CEO.
Yeah.
Like, didn't kill someone with a knife in his own hands, but he killed he damned many
through
people.
Not giving them insurance, through you can't get any surgery until you have an insurance to cover it, you know? And apparently something with his grandma too, I've been reading.
Yeah, someone said about his grandma. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know, like, I think it's, I'm not gonna lie, like, I personally haven't lost sleep over the CEO being dead, but I'm like, then thinking, I'm like, bro, can you imagine being the family member? Because yeah, rich people suck, like billionaires suck or whatever, people like him suck.
Yeah.
But can you imagine being the family member and maybe you don't suck as bad as he does, and you know, and maybe he still loved you, like maybe he was still your father or he was still your uncle who came to every dance recital or something, and the whole entire world or the whole entire like United States of America is just praising the fact that he died, someone killed him.
They're praising that?
Oh, you haven't seen that?
No.
Not one person is like, oh my gosh. I mean, maybe for some people, like the minority, but mostly everyone is just like, they're on the side of the assassinator. Now you're making me the assassin. They're on the side of the assassin. The assassin.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Wait, but that's like, I don't know. I know he probably like everybody to get to the top has to do unethical things usually, you know.
Yeah.
But then also like, then why is nobody killing every CEO of every place?
Well,
And like sometimes he's not even the one that, like, let's say some people got denied. He's not the one denying these people.
but he has to put the policies in place. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And enforces the policies.
But then also like, if he doesn't enforce those policies, he just won't have a business. And he's not the
He
only
will have a
insurance.
business. I think I just literally read today. He's in the top. The United Healthcare is literally in the top businesses along with Apple, Google, a healthcare company. Along with Apple,
But then,
Apple,
but
Google.
that's what I'm saying. Like, then just kill everybody that thinks insurance needs to happen. Then
Well, there's
healthcare
nothing
should just
wrong-
be free.
Yeah, healthcare should be free.
But like, why are we just killing United Healthcare?
I think maybe they'll kill more people.
And that's scary and crazy.
I don't think so.
What? It's because we can't get into this. You'll get arrested. Like, this is for your own good.
No. I'm not saying like obviously that's not what I'm saying. It's wrong always to kill people.
Yeah.
Generally, but I think where's that saying like when you have to see like outweigh what outweighs like one evil like outweighs the other.
Yeah.
Like, one is more evil. One act is more evil than the other. And maybe in this instance, I don't think the most evil act committed here was the act of that man being murdered.
You don't think so?
No. I don't. And that's sad to say. But I think it's really sad. Honestly, what I think is sad is the fact that this country, the culture in this country, has made it so people are so desensitized to when someone dies. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the real crime in this.
But that's scary.
It's
like,
scary, but it's also like...
Oh, that's my phone.
Oh, do you want...
No, it's fine.
Like, it's scary, but it's also... I think it shows how tired people are of living the way that they are living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just think, like, that's just not the way to go about it.
You think so? But what is the way to go about it? Because it's only getting worse. They're only getting richer, and more people are just dying.
Yeah.
Literally, we're only getting poorer, and they're only getting richer. Like, that's the trend.
I don't know. I just think if people just start killing people, they'll have people will start to decide who's worth killing.
Yeah. And we don't know who's worth killing?
You're scared. Look at her. She's scaring me, guys.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I don't...
Because some people are just there because they're the father's sons. Like, they inherited...
They mean the CEO. Like, you mean the people who are actually lobbying, the people who are actually making these policies, like, lobbyists. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
but,
trying
like...
to make these things...
But I think also it's just... That's just how the society is.
So I'm saying, if you don't think if these people in power start noticing that their peers, people in positions of power just like them, are dying by the hands of the people that they are, whose lives they control, you don't think they would get more scared? You don't think they would straighten up at all?
I think, yeah, but I think that's something that starts with the government. Like, the government has to be like, okay, then all healthcare will be free.
But the government won't, because the government also gets paid because these people are lobbying.
But then I think it's like, it's impossible for one insurance company to just be like...
That's what I'm saying. There probably will be copycats. If anything, I'm saying if this man is going to jail, if this man is risked his life just to kill one CEO who, and they're going to replace him, like... I don't think it did that much. But if it did anything, it would, I don't know, it would light a flame into the young
I'm scared.
people.
She's trying to do a rebellion like in the Hunger Games.
I'm not trying to do any rebellion to Joker.
You
You're gonna make them
are.
come get me.
You are trying to do a rebellion, talking about this is the flame. I'm scared.
Okay, I'm just saying, if more people like wake up and decide like, okay, I think this is it. I don't want this anymore. Like, make them
But
scared. Like, we shouldn't be the only people scared. We shouldn't be the only people living like this.
says the girl that got insurance. What? Her whole family got insurance.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like I'm talking about billionaires. This what
But
he's a
remember,
billionaire.
we had this conversation before. We're just gonna change subjects a little right now. On to brighter things. What should we talk about? Should we talk? Okay, something funny that's been happening. So Chelsea saw Wicked, and you could spoil it for me. So talk to me about it.
Wicked was such a great movie, guys. Like actually, it's I'm gonna put it at the it's the most amazing movie that I've seen this year, and I've seen mad movies, bro.
She lives in the movie theater.
I've seen so many movies. So like
Every time I check that location, AMC.
so for me to put it there at the top, it's a high ranking. Like, it was amazing, fried, beautiful happiness. The music was amazing. Like, the songs just lit up my life in a way that I haven't felt recently. Like, it brought me happiness.
Wow.
It brought me happiness.
But what is it about? Like,
well, it's about like
I don't know
basically
anything.
It's about what happens before
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, yeah. Like it's about like when they were young, Glenda, the
pink.
Good Witch of the East or something,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Elphaba, the
Elphaba.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Glinda. Oh, okay.
She's the
And-
Wicked Witch of the West.
But they're friends.
They hated each other in the beginning, and then they become friends
How?
because they were roommates, and basically they become friends because one time Glinda told this guy who liked her to go and befriend or talk to Elphaba's little sister, and Elphaba was grateful for that, and Glinda wanted to basically be trained by this wizard girl, and Elphaba was being trained by her because obviously she had like strong magical powers, like inherent magical powers, not magical powers that she needed a wand for,
Mhm.
and so she put in a good word for her because she was like, oh wow, Glinda did this for my sister. My sister is so happy, and I know this is what she wants, so let me do this for her, right? And now they're at a party. So at the party is where the guy asked her, Elphaba's little sister, to go to the party, and Glinda invited Elphaba. Said, "Hey, come to this party." This is before Glinda knows that she put in a good word for with the what's it called?
So
Yeah.
Glinda was being mean.
Glinda was being mean. She gives her this hat. It's a witch hat, the
Mhm.
pointy one. Her and her friends were talking about it before Elphaba came into the room, saying, "Oh my God, this hat is so ugly. Why would you ever have this?" She was like, "It's my grandma. My grandma always makes me these ugly hats, whatever." But she's like, "There's nobody that I hate that this much that I will pass it on to." And then they all look at each other and they realize there is somebody
Elphaba.
that she hates that much that she'll pass it on to.
And why does she hate her?
They just hate each other. Like
Okay.
they're like opposites, Like Glenda's like really popular. And,
popular.
like, yes.
I'm gonna be
It's
popular.
such a good song, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm telling you, you'll love it. If you ever want to watch, I really want to watch it again. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But basically, now she goes to, she puts in the good word. Glinda leaves or whatever. Elphaba goes to the party. She wears the hat, but everyone's looking at her obviously because it's an ugly hat, and she's looking at Glinda. She knows like what Glinda did, like really, essentially, and this is so now Elphaba came after the wizard, the witch that she wanted to get taught by, came and said and gave her a wand and said, "I'll see you tomorrow," whatever. Da, da, da. She's like, "Oh my gosh, why did you you finally saw the potential in me? She's like, no, I didn't. The only reason I came is because your Alphaba came and begged me to take you or whatever. So I don't believe in you. I have no faith in you or whatever. But here we are. She was either her. She said she was gonna leave if I didn't start teaching you too. So that's why I'm doing it. Bye. And she said, you better go thank her. She just arrived. And as soon as she said that, she's like, because now she realized she can come with a damn ugly hat. And but Alphaba, once everyone's laughing at her, pointing at her, she just starts doing a weird dance in the middle of the party, like really weird. And everyone's looking at her and laughing and like being like so mortified. And then Glinda's watching with her prince now boyfriend, and he's like, wow, she really doesn't care what anybody thinks. And she's like, she just pretends. And everyone thinks what people, like other people think. She just pretends.
Yeah.
And then she feels so bad. She moves up to her and starts doing the same dance.
I knew this was gonna happen.
It was so beautiful.
And what happened?
I mean, I hated her in that moment. I was like, wow, she's. Then they hug each other and then they run away together laughing. And
they become friends.
They become friends after that.
Wow.
And then yeah.
That's it of the movie?
No, that's not the movie. It's way more after. Oh, you got the whole thing?
Yeah, I want the whole
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And after that, they run to the bedroom. They start like just being girls and like.
Is that the mirror? Like when Glinda's like in the mirror,
with the flower in her hair.
like she's like pampering her. Or something?
No, that's the next day.
Oh, okay.
They just started talking, as you know, it's morning, and then Glinda's like, "Oh, I'm gonna like make you
popular.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you now that you're my friend or whatever."
So and why is she green?
She was born like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was born green.
Is that why people laugh at her?
Yeah, because she's green. They bully her because it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a racism thing. And basically there's also this undertone of animals. They have animal teachers, people talking animals or whatever, and the animals are going away and like being taken away, and she's like Alphaba's like a revolutionist. She's just like, no, like I don't want this to happen, like everyone has to be treated equally, this isn't right, but obviously people would rather you just avert your eyes and act like you don't see anything just so you could be more comfortable, you know. They don't like people disrupting the peace, and she's all for disrupting the peace. And also this going on, she's also, her and Glinda's boyfriend are also getting weirdly close, even though she met Glinda's boyfriend before Glinda met the boyfriend. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was judging Alphaba a little bit when I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was shipping them because Glinda could get any other man. Do you know what I mean? Alphaba, things are limited for her. People hate her. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Close of her skin. So I was like, bro, and they were so adorable. And I knew they were gonna like each other from the moment that he ran into her. She was walking at night, and basically he hit her with the horse. And you already know that's how every single little... Yeah. Like, I already knew.
Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was mad at him, and she didn't talk to him or anything. He was like, whatever. And then they had, like, their moments, and basically he liked her, too. Yeah.
But Glinda doesn't know.
No, Glinda doesn't know. And I don't think she would act on anything on it. And basically she goes to see the wizard, and she finds out that the wizard doesn't have any magical powers. The wizard is the one making the animals go away. He's like, we need an enemy. He's like, in order to unite Oz or whatever, everyone needs a enemy, and they're making the animals the enemy. And she runs away. She steals the book of magic or whatever, and then they put out a notice saying she's wicked. Her green skin is a manifestation of the evil that's inside of her. The witch that was teaching her. Mm-hmm.
The witch that liked her.
The witch that liked her and everything. And they're basically put out that propaganda saying she's horrible, she's evil, she's destroying everything. And then she sings, that's why she sings Defying Gravity? Or something. Yeah, she sings the song, Defying Gravity. And and then she's like, if you something about looking at me, look to the west skies,
which is the wicked witch of the west.
And she flies away on her broomstick.
Wow. And that's the end.
Yeah, she asked Glinda to come with her, but Glinda is like, no, like she won't come.
But Glinda's still her friend.
And that moment, yeah, they were still friends. Like they hugged each other, saying, "I hope you're happy with the choice you make, and I hope you don't come to regret it."
Oh wow. And Glinda wouldn't like snitch.
Well, in the end, I mean, not snitches. Everyone was looking for them. They were getting attacked in that moment when like they were hugging and saying like their byes and everything.
Yeah.
So there was nothing to snitch to
Yeah.
like for about. Everyone knew what was happening, but in the beginning of the movie, before they put the flashback to what happened when they were at school, Glenda was celebrating with everybody, saying the Wicked Witch is dead because she killed her. She melted with the water.
Who?
Dorothy killed her.
I never saw Wizard of Oz.
Oh, but she melted. Oh,
So they killed her.
I'm melting. You've never heard of the I'm melting?
Never in my life.
Girl. Okay. Anyway, so they're celebrating.
No, I thought this was a judge-free
song.
song.
Never heard of a melting, like a witch melting? That's not even that. Okay, but
She said, I'm getting lost.
I am getting lost. But basically, she was celebrating when everyone's saying the Wicked Witch is dead. You die alone when you're wicked. You don't. But I'm like, that's crazy because she knew she wasn't wicked. But she got she was just like what's that word? Just somebody who's looking to step up, like an opportunist and stuff. Because they even said, or is it true you were her friend? She's like, friend. I knew her. And I knew her. I mean, our paths, we crossed each other's paths. Like she even denied her ever being her friend.
But maybe it's because no, what is that?
What, fast forward?
No, but
Flashback?
when you see something in foreshadowing, the foreshadowing of her boyfriend leaving her for Alphaba.
But I don't think her boyfriend left her for Alphaba. Like, I don't think anything. Maybe they kissed each other one time. Maybe after he found her. I don't know, because it's gonna be a part 2.
Yeah.
Like, but I really don't think he left her. He was a prince, and I think it's just she just can't have people believe that she was friends with her because, like, even though she knows the truth about her, she's like she won't disrupt anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She won't stand up for anything because it's gonna make inconvenience her.
Yeah.
Her life.
Wow.
Yeah, which is so crazy. And people are saying she's just not a good person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she is either.
Yeah. It was a cute friendship, but
That's insane.
like, bro, can you imagine?
No. I want to watch it.
It's so good.
I want to watch it. It sounds good. The reason I didn't want to watch it, guys, was because I hate musicals that are all singing. Like, I like High School Musical because it's like talking and a few sprinkles of songs in there. But I hated Mamma Mia. Don't get me wrong. Like, I liked the Mamma Mia songs, but I would not watch that movie again because, bro, it was me, Chelsea, Rebecca, and Arsh, I think. And we were literally watching that movie, and the whole time I'm like, okay, when are they gonna start talking? And they said one sentence. I kid you not, one sentence the whole movie. Chelsea was like, and she had the nerve because I asked her. I was like, "How was Wicked? Was it like High School Musical or was it like Mamma Mia?" She was like, "No, I don't think it was bad." But then again, I didn't think Mamma Mia was too much singing, and I literally was like, "Then she does not help me with any advice." Because Mamma Mia was crazy.
I really don't think Mamma Mia was too much singing, but I loved it. We're not watching Mamma Mia 2 anymore?
I can't sit through that.
Really? I wish you guys would have told me. I've been waiting for you.
We told you, girl.
No, you guys told me you wanted to watch it.
No, we said we don't want to watch it, but we'll watch it with you. We said it in the messages. I have them.
No, show me.
I'll show you.
I swear, you guys were like, no, I just didn't want to watch it today because we were supposed to watch the
We're so cute. It's because we love her so much. Like, not today. But
That's what he said. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I thought you guys wanted to watch Mamma Mia too.
yeah, no. I mean, no, but we'll watch it with you. So just wait for us.
Okay.
Like, might as well, right?
We already finished watching the first one. But yeah, like, I don't know, y'all. This world, like the world is going crazy. I don't know if you guys are into that Nurse Hannah
Oh
stuff.
my god, yes.
Bro, and there's another turn in
That
the
horror.
investigation.
What is
And
it?
basically, one of the guys that like he doxed her, kind of like he put in the information so that the people were able to call the CPS on her. It turns out he was sexually assaulting. Can I say that? He
Yeah.
was
Essay.
SAing his family members, his young family members, and they came forward and said like this guy, like he's saying because he was like, oh,
He's
I'm
saying
here to
he's a
protect
good
children,
guy. Yeah.
like I can't stand for this or whatever. And they're like, when he literally SA'd multiple of our family members since when they were kids and everything.
What? So he was just trying to get some clout.
Like he's like, the people were saying he's like a narcissist, you know, like
Mm.
trying to like get a pat on his back or whatever. And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it because I saw the video that everyone was talking about. He deleted his
Account?
his account and everything,
Oh, that's insane.
right? But Nurse Hannah's actually,
Crazy?
I was so shocked. I'm like, why don't they feed that boy?
Bro, that little video of him. Well, there's multiple videos
There's multiple
of him.
videos, bro.
But there's one where they're like in a little restaurant and his little face is like, but my thing is, how could you be so stupid of posting
It's
this?
because they don't think anything is wrong, maybe.
She has to know something's wrong.
Some
Like-
people actually don't. Like if you're actually crazy and insensitive and evil, maybe she actually doesn't know. It's just scary.
No, but that girl is evil. She still has them, right?
The kids,
Yeah.
they won't take them away because they only take the kid away if there's imminent danger. Like if they come in, like there's bruises, like big bruises on them or everything. You know what I mean? Like
But not if they don't feed him.
they're gonna try to like because the goal of CPS is to keep the family together. Most people think it's to like tear it apart or whatever, but it's to keep the family unit together. So they're just gonna give her classes, try to
Therapy.
like
I don't agree with that. If
But
you're
honestly,
not
like,
born
to
a
do
mother,
what? Like take those kids away to put them where? In the foster care system? You know what I mean? It's not like it's a good system for them. It's sad.
but there's some families that are good.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think most of them are. You know what I mean?
But like, I guess.
Like no, like those kids don't. Those kids don't deserve it. You saw the way she was holding that baby, her newborn baby.
Yeah, like
She
this.
threw her baby onto the couch and then she picked up a sandwich so softly. It was insane. I'm like, bro, this is the gluttony they talked about in the Bible. 'Cause you can't love food more than you love your children.
No.
Like that's crazy. Like that's actually crazy.
No, and I saw a video where the little toddler was like on a chair and she literally yanked the chair out and he hit himself. She was like, you'll be okay. Is she a nurse?
She's a nurse, yeah. She's a nurse. Like, bro, they won't even let my boy get a fry. He tried to take a fry once. I saw them smack his hand away. I'm
no,
like,
but what
bro.
shocks me is that it's both the mom and the dad acting.
No,
like
the
this.
dad is actually crazy because one time I saw him in a video. He lifted the whole entire platter to make sure that he didn't get any. It was like a platter of chicken tenders or I don't know. It's a platter of food.
Do you think they eat?
Do you think they eat?
Or do you think this is an act that they put on TikTok?
Why would anyone do that? Like I know a lot of people are doing rage bait or whatever, but children, you could putting CPS out there to come to your house, and what are you gonna say to them? Oh, it's just an act. Because at the end of the day, too, that means the child is working, and guess what? They're putting child labor laws against for children who
Influencers?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
No, honestly, because if that is an act, it's crazy because it's still harming the child. Because he looked way too young to even understand this is the
What's
acting.
going on.
Like, you know what I mean?
That little man thinks that his parents just genuinely don't want to give him any food.
Like, bro, they're so selfish. How could they just sit there and eat in front of him like that?
No, that breaks my heart. And they know they get money from all the views that they get.
No, I feel bro. I had to stop watching because I was just crying. I just saw his little face and how sad he was. and he's just sitting there in front of them. They have nothing in front of him.
And
They're
he's so cute.
They're literally so adorable. They're tearing apart the meal, and he's just sitting there trying to find a place to look.
He's like, no, and he's staring at the camera, staring at the food. He's like, and God forbid he tries to get one fry.
Bro, God forbid, yo.
Like, they're insane.
They're so insane. They're greedy.
They're mean.
They're greedy and evil.
Yeah, the nurse Hannah thing, bro, I wish we could get her on here. But I actually would be really mad at her, so.
No, like, I hate people like that. Like, it's one thing. Like, you have food, you have the money. Why are you, like, starving your child?
Yeah. I also saw this other video on TikTok about this girl and her husband, or her ex Joaquin. I sent it to you. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I don't think I did.
But basically, they have a little girl, and she went on TikTok and she started crying, and she was like, I finally am done with this. Like, this man used to hit me, drag me across the floor, punch me, where my little girl would have to be like, mommy, mommy, crying, mommy, mommy. And I was stuck there, and I blame myself because there's so many instances where I could have left, but I was so scared because he was like, oh, if you leave me or if you don't send me money, I'm going to leak your nudes, basically. So she was like, and I would always come back, or like beg, I guess, because I didn't want that to happen. And then she was like, but I'm done with you lying on my name. I didn't pay you no $20,000 for you to leave your family and come stay with us. You robbed me. You would rob me every time you came. You would take my iPad, you would take my things. And then she showed the messages between them, and she was like, and the times that I did send you money was because you would threaten me. And then she showed the messages, and he was like, B word, you better send me the effing money right now. And he said, I wish you would have died on the birth bed. The only good thing you gave me was my daughter, and I wish you would have died. Give me my money, B. Oh, you're not gonna send it? Watch when I get home what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna beat the F out of you. Multiple messages like that.
Who are these people?
It's like, I don't think, maybe they're TikTokers, but I don't think that they're that famous. But he, what?
No, is he that short little Mexican guy?
No, he's black.
Oh, okay, no, I got scared.
No,
I got scared because he had a daughter.
This is her.
I've debated making this video all night.
Oh, I've never seen these people ever.
I haven't either, but, and this is him. She's really pretty. And then the daughter is not this one. This is the daughter that would scream, mommy, mommy.
Wow, she's so cute.
I know. And so the girl was like, I promise that my daughter will never have to see that again. And she was like, I came from a loving household. My parents are the best couple. They're still together. I was never used to this. I don't know how I got in so deep, and it was my fault for letting you in the second time. I should have never forgiven you. I should have never done this, but then it kept happening. But I already told my parents I'm done with you, and you better not show up. And the fact that kills me is that he had the audacity to post and be like, she's crazy. She paid me $20,000, and he posted the payment of $20,000 on TikTok and was like, she's a crazy one. She wanted me away from my other family. And then she was like, to have the audacity to think, oh, she has the text messages with the real evidence. Let me just shut up. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And she said that he would take her phone and send himself money after beating her up and stuff.
That's crazy. Wow, that's scary. You really never know what's going on behind closed doors.
Never.
Like, because I bet you there's some people out there that are like, oh my gosh, goals.
Cute.
Like,
yeah, goals.
I want a family like yours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And that was happening.
And she was like, oh, and then when I kept saying my acne's so bad, that's why I have makeup on. No, it's because of all these bruises. And she showed like she has a bruise right here because he was choking her.
Oh my gosh, she needs to be careful because if a partner chokes you, they're more likely to kill you. Like,
Really?
yeah. Like, once they choke you, they're like,
One step.
that's one step. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll kill you.
Yeah, he like basically was choking her to the point where she couldn't breathe, and she was like, yeah, and that one time I did something in self-defense because she like gave him a cut here because she threw a photo frame at him or something like that. She was like, and then you try to go, oh, he posted that, and he was like, yeah, she paid me the 20K and she would abuse me. Like, what?
Wow, that's so scary.
Like, you must not be scared at all.
I think it's dumb. I think a lot of like abusers are like that. They never believe that like, or they think they would rather believe that you don't have the guts to post things or like you don't have any proof. Do you know what I mean? Because like not even in like regular like situations, like when you're texting with somebody and they did you dirty, like they cheated on you, whatever.
Yeah.
You have they'll still go and post. Oh, I didn't do it. Da da da. And then you post all the receipts and then silence. Crickets.
Silence.
Do you know what I mean? They would rather just
She said
believe that.
she said I know he had the nerve to post all these things because he never thought I would come out here and say
Yeah.
it. And she was like, and I know that me coming out here and saying it, he's probably in shock and being like, no way she did this. And she was like, I don't care, post anything you want.
I really hope she has like people around her. She's in a safe place because
That's what I'm saying.
like he really could have nothing to lose. Like I really hope she.
That's
first of all,
scary.
He gets arrested or something. Like that's really scary.
Could they still get arrested even after the fact?
They could.
Well, he better get arrested, bro.
Bro, I've been hearing people who are like, oh, like this timeline is crazy, but like low key, like this timeline is insane.
What do you mean?
Like just like all the events happening right now, like in the world, just feel so weird and off.
You've been saying this since Liam Payne's death.
You're right. No, I think honestly something shifted. Like something don't feel right.
Really?
I just
Like,
feel
I feel like I've seen, like, this happens every day, unfortunately.
I don't know. I just feel like the world is going crazy.
Really?
I feel like the world is going crazy.
For me, I feel the same. I feel like it's just that we have more access to personal stories because of TikTok, and now they're going to take that away from us.
Sorry.
Segment. Transition.
I'm so sad.
Is it actually happening?
I think so. Maybe I'll bring it back. I hope because like I'm not gonna lie, this week has been making me so like what's been saving me like this week with all the seasonal depression and everything is that trend on TikTok. I hear your voice, feels like flying
When you're alive. But I haven't seen that trend. What's the trend?
But the trend is basically people tell their crazy stories in this
With the little
red guy.
Right. But that's not the song that plays.
That is the song of thing.
It is? Have you seen the Saran Wrap olive oil one? Bro, that one had me cracking up in the corner. When she was like, I had to wake up my dad again. They were robbing us.
That was crazy. Bro.
And then she was like, it wasn't robbers, it was the police. I was dead, bro.
Bro, I saw one about this girl who basically she's going on the highway and they opened the door to get her. Someone opened the door. She was about to eat a McFlurry and they opened the door. Sorry, I opened the door. Somebody's.
I'm like, did they open the door though?
But they had a machete in their hands and they told her to get out of the car. So she just sat there and they're like, "Get the F out! You have 30 seconds, or I'm gonna." And so she got out the car and then they got it goes to the door and they're trying to stay away, but she was at the on the hood of the car, like
the handle,
the hood of the car, and they start driving mad fast and she's holding on for dear life.
Why is she holding on?
And he's like, "Get off the car." She's like, I'll get off the car if you just stop. And then he stops, but they run her over and she's in the middle of the highway and she tried to stand up but she can't because her legs are like, she's like, "Oh my god, am I paralyzed? What happened?" So she has to army crawl all the way into the like
side of the highway,
and she tries to flag people down. And finally, car starts stopping, and a guy scoops her up and puts her in the back of the car. She's like, "Oh my gosh!" She starts crying because she's like, "I'm getting kidnapped." Like,
Oh my
On top of all
god.
of this, but the guy wasn't trying to kidnap her. He was just trying to put her in a warm place.
Yeah.
And then the police came and everything. And it's so crazy because it's the BBC. The police were following
The car.
there was a documentary being made about the police, so they had cameras following them around, and she ended up being in the documentary. And in the documentary, they were like, this 19-year-old woman got her car stolen and got ran over by her car.
Oh my god.
And she was like, oh my gosh, of course they had to say that I got ran over by my own car.
Did she get her car back?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, I'm
That was the
sorry. I
craziest
needed
one.
a moment of silence for that one.
That was
I
crazy,
feel so
though.
bad for her.
Yeah, that one was crazy. I couldn't imagine.
Bro, she said, damn, on top of this, I'm getting kidnapped.
I'm getting
Today must not be my day.
I couldn't imagine, bro. After that happens to get kidnapped after that, that would have been
I'm surprised no other cars ran over her when she was army crawling.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, some people, they have these experiences. And I'm like, bro, if I was in that experience, I wouldn't be here to tell the story.
That's what I'm saying.
If I was on that
would have just
highway-
gotten off the car, been in the corner, like, what was she doing on the hood of that car? Like,
I'm crying, bro. Nah, if I for some reason was on the hood of the car and they ran me over and I ended up in the middle of the highway, a car would have ran me over. Another car would have ran
that's
me
what I'm
over.
saying.
I wouldn't have made it out.
like
Or a deer would
I
have ran
think
me
I
over.
would have just been like,
just take me.
like, take me, bro.
Bro, I would have tried to stand up, fall back down, and just say, "This is it.
This is it. I tried.
This is
God,
where they
you
wanted
saw
me
me
to die."
try.
Literally,
Oh my god.
I'm crying,
Bro.
No, exactly.
Sorry, you're like so warm right here. This is just
Oh my god,
this
you
is
just
my
gave me-
heaven.
You just gave me PTSD. I'll tell you later.
Of Europe.
No, something else.
But yeah, that one's insane.
Right? That's the craziest
I've
one I
never read that one.
I was shocked. I was like, bro. And I also saw the one about the girl in the airplane.
What's that one?
This flight attendant went to the back of the airplane because she saw passenger's legs up on the footrest, bare legs. So she went back there to see what's up. And when she gets there, she's flicking the bean, pants down, everything. And she's like, ma'am? And she would not stop it. So she's just like, and she goes back to the pilots, like, yeah, someone's doing crazy stuff back there. And while she's talking to the pilot, she hears her finish.
So the whole plane hears her.
Yeah, but it wasn't that many people. It was only a 2-hour flight. It was from LAX to like Washington, Seattle, or something like that. And yeah, and they called the police. So the police were waiting for her when they touched down.
And what happened?
Oh, they got her. They met her.
They arrested her.
Escorted. Yeah, but basically,
Was she sick?
Basically, when she went to go talk to the lady in the end, because she fell asleep right after she finished. And
It was a good session.
I'm crying. And she's like, hey, ma'am, we're about to land. Please put your pants up. And
She still didn't have her pants. She fell asleep with her pants down.
yeah, and everything's seat up. And she's like, and the girl just looks so confused. She didn't know what happened. And she was like, ma'am, do you remember anything that happened on this flight today? Sorry, I feel like I did the voice.
No, you did really good. Yeah.
Thank you. Like a cop, right? And she was just so confused. She's like, no, like, what happened? And she told her, and she was just like, and she was like, the police are waiting for you when we land.
She was like drunk or something.
She took an Ambien, and apparently Ambien, that's a thing that happens.
you.
Sleep sets. It's something that happens. Sleepwalking, sleep talking, sleep driving, sleep sets, sleep eating. It's a
Oh,
common
gosh,
thing.
she got the bad side of the coin, huh?
Yeah, and I was so shocked because I fell into a deep dark rabbit hole. I'm like, what do you mean? Because like, what do you mean this is what happens when you take Ambien? Like, why is this like a drug that's prescribed? People talking about some horrible hallucinations.
Chelsea, like, imagine I wake up, I'm like, the flight attendant's like, pull your pants up. I'm like, and God knows I was flicking the damn bean.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I would never show my face.
And I just started feeling so bad for her because now your life is ruined. Now that imagine if
She's on the no-fly list.
I don't know if she's on the no-fly list. She didn't know, but imagine she's on the sex offenders list. She's on the no-fly list, and for something she didn't do willingly.
She on the list. She on all the lists.
Like, she on all the lists, and I'm like, bro, can you imagine? No, honestly, I wouldn't know what to do. I would honestly throw myself out the window. They wouldn't be able to land the plane.
Oh my god.
I would be like, nah, I'm just not living my
She
life.
flicking the beam while she falling down. One last time.
One time for the one time. I'm crying, bro.
She said, let me DJ my way out of here. Oh my god. These jokes are for the grown people. It's like, but I felt like you know how when parents say dirty jokes and when you're little you don't get them?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if a little person was here, God forbid, like hearing it, they'll be like, these people just laugh. Like when I was little, I used to just laugh at jokes, not knowing at all, and I'd be like, because people would laugh, and I'm like, but then when I would get it, when I was like in middle school, I would be like, you know, sorry, I don't know why I brought that up.
Sorry, you think you just killed me. That was so funny.
The what?
You killed me.
Oh, thank you. But yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That one was crazy too. I was shocked.
No, I can't believe you didn't start with that one, honestly.
No, because that one, that one where the girl got ran over by her car. And
No, that one
that
was insane.
crazy too. Like, what do you mean you got ran over by your car? What do you mean they pulled you out of the car with a machete? Like, that's how you know it's in
But
the UK.
in the highway, I don't get it.
She was on the highway trying to get to merge. So maybe like on trying to merge into the parkway, you know, on that place. Sorry.
What?
I was just giving an example.
I'm gonna kill her. She said on that place. I thought you were gonna not say anything and proceeds to say it. That's fine.
Know, like at that light, like
yeah,
like that, something like that.
Okay.
She couldn't drive off because there was a car in front of her, so she drive off. But low-key, I would have done that.
I would have done that.
But also, then now you did it, but now you got a insurance bill. At least like.
But you still got your car?
Yeah.
My dad always says is cause a commotion before just listening to the person, because he says if they're gonna kidnap you, they will torture you or kill you anyway. So might as well just fight for your life. If they kill you in the fighting, then it's better than you being tortured for years, which is true, I believe. Oh my god, my greatest fear is to get kidnapped and get essayed for years, put in a box. That box is traumatizing. That box, you're diabolical. Diabolical, sorry. I said it wrong. But that's insane. And like sometimes people don't fight, but girls or guys, like God forbid, please never put yourself in dangerous situations. But if you're ever in one, don't be like, oh, like it's fine, I'll make my way out of. Just hit them, scream.
And never scream for help. Always scream for there's a fire, because people won't help you if you scream help, but they'll always help if there's a fire.
But wouldn't they just run out the building?
No, research shows it's better to scream fire than it is to scream help.
Wow.
So be like, oh my god, there's a fire.
But I feel like that's not accurate, because if I'm at a mall and someone screams fire and I'm by the exit, I'm running out.
But if someone's like, that's when people will like look. You know what I mean? Like, it'll bring more eyes to the situation, is what they're saying.
Oh, like I would look first and then run out.
You know what I mean? You don't say fire then. Like, at least personally, that's not how it works for me. I'm gonna look at the situation first. Sorry, that was funny.
Fire. You know what that means?
You know what that means?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, someone's gonna look.
Okay, I think you're right, but the reason I said that was because when the fire alarm started at a mall, because Chelsea goes to movie theaters, I go to malls. When I was at the mall, the fire alarm went on, and I was like, Alejandro, let's leave.
No, but that's different.
Yeah.
Like, the fire alarm took on. You're not gonna look for the fire.
But you're right. Oh my god, there's a fire.
Oh my god, fire.
I'll look. Yeah,
you know
you're right.
You're right. Just to see what's happening.
Yeah, that's true. But what I wanted to talk about Wicked was the funny interview about holding space. I thought, guys, that was so funny. Like, I was cracking up because I remember looking at the interview and being like, these people are so dramatic, because in most of their interviews they were like, oh my god, like, yeah, like, in almost all the interviews. And in this one, Cynthia Erivo,
Not sure her name.
yeah, Cynthia, I think it's Erivo or Arevio. Okay, whatever. Cynthia was like, the interviewer was like, yeah, like, a lot of people are holding space for something. And Cynthia's like, oh, wow. And then,
That's what I wanted.
yeah, that's what I wanted. It's just the silence and her being like, yeah. Ariana Grande grabbing Cynthia. And so when I first watched that, I was like, what does that even mean? I was like, these girls are just acting like this, but I thought they were just crazy. But then they dropped a new interview talking, Ariana like confessing that nobody knew. And then I saw a comment being like, it's on record, the interviewer also being like, she didn't understand what was going on. So nobody knew what was going on, and that makes it so much funnier because Ariana Grande was like, in a moment, I asked myself, am I okay?
I think it's funny. Like, she was like, I knew something big was happening. I just wanted to be there. And then Cynthia later was like, and I was there, but then
Until I
wasn't. I no longer knew how to be there. That's killed,
bro. That's the part that killed me. But I'm like, what were they holding space for? And then I saw another comment that killed me. It was a girl, and then she was like, bro, my therapist said holding space to me like 5 times during our conversation, and I thought she was referencing this. So at the end of our session, I was like, oh my god, you were so funny with holding space. And then she was like, what are you talking about? And that the girl was like, oh, nothing, never mind. And apparently she just uses that lingo.
Because I was gonna say, I low-key know what holding space means.
It's like holding a meaningful moment.
Yeah, right? Something like that. Like,
yeah, I feel like I'm holding a space in my heart to let that linger.
Yeah.
But I think it was just the whole, like, she was saying it like she was professing something. Like, they're all holding space. And then Cynthia, bro, it's just so funny with the one that you said, bro, where she was like, I was there until I didn't know how to be there anymore. And I could just see that in the video because she's like, and then she's like looking around. And the interviewer's like,
stumbling, bro. I can't believe all 3 of them were confused.
So embarrassed.
Bro. Everyone's confused. No, I'd be so embarrassed as an interviewer, right?
Yeah, because the interviewer was the one that made, like, she's the one that's supposed to,
like, direct the conversation.
Yeah. And ask a proper question. But Ariana Grande was like, I was confused since the beginning.
Yeah. No, that's so funny.
Oh my jeez. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, okay. And then for the last like 10 minutes, Sabrina and Barry.
Oh yeah. Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah. Please, please, please don't prove I'm right. Barry said, I will prove you're right.
But do you think he actually cheated on her?
I think so. But I will admit, the girl that they're saying he cheated on her with, sorry, am I breaking your circulation?
No, nothing at all. I was just trying to put the blanket up.
Okay. They're saying he cheated on her with this like TikToker. I'll post her thingy here. Oh damn, the camera might die. Oh. And that's fine. With this TikToker, but I think people are being so mean to her. I saw her comments. Everyone was like, "Oh, he left Sabrina for you. You're so ugly. Sabrina's so pretty." Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, she's so pretty. The TikToker's so pretty, and I don't think people should comment on girls' pages. Like, I don't know. I mean, she obviously probably did know that they were dating because it's a public thing, yeah. But I just think it's evil.
I think it's what's also evil is the fact that like they're going to Barry's child's house where the child lives, going up to his grandparents. I think his family members and stuff. I'm like, insane. You guys are crazy. Like even like, bro, even God forbid, someone were to cheat on my friends, I wouldn't go up to their child's house.
What do you mean?
Oh, you want me to do
no,
that?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I'll change it. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, that's insane.
Like that's insane. Like if you have a beef, have beef with the grown person.
Like with the child is
Like,
insane.
child
What
is
the child
crazy.
do?
Like why are you trying to scare the child?
You don't even know what's happening.
Literally.
I didn't even know he had a son.
Yeah, his son. Yeah.
Then why was Sabrina in there in the first place? I'm sorry, but she's a really pretty girl.
Yeah, she's a really pretty girl.
Have you ever tried this one? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, wow. In each of her concerts, she always does a different sexual pose. And it's for her song Juno. And she's always like, have you ever tried this one? And she does like doggy style.
I've seen her do the pose, but yeah. That's so crazy. I can't believe it because they were really so into the spotlight.
Yeah.
This past summer and everything. Everyone's like, oh my God, they're so cute.
I'm glad they're over, though.
You really
she
didn't
could
like
do
them?
so much better.
I mean, yeah, she could.
What you mean, maybe? She's so pretty.
Yeah, she is, but like, I don't know. I'm just really feeling bad for him right now. Like, if he did cheat on her, horrible. But we don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
People are just doing this based on assumptions, and they're just like bullying these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, like if Benny Blanco ever leaves Selena Gomez, the way people are gonna switch on that man, because now people
are liking him.
In the comments, they're like, "Oh, you look like a sweet man," or "Now I get Selena, I get it." You guys are liars and delusional. I loved Selena Gomez. I used to. Now I don't love her because of that man. And even though I liked her, I'll never get it. I apologize to that man, but I would never get it.
Yeah.
Like I was telling my mom, and my mom was like, "Well, like maybe he's just a nice guy. Like looks don't matter." And I understand that. Like he must be a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for her. But what I don't understand is that she's Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
She could have gotten any other nice guy that also had a nice face.
Sorry.
I get canceled. But I really do think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be delusional, but Dylan O'Brien was right there. And I think he's a nice man.
Yeah.
I truly believe it. But who knows? My mom was like, maybe they just didn't click. And I was like, she clicked with the rat. I'll cut that
Maybe
out.
maybe their personalities really do align more. Like, you never know. Like, what's it called? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, like that girl that I sent you and her boyfriend.
What girl?
The girl that I sent you today.
Oh, yeah.
He's ugly.
Really?
You don't think so?
I mean, I don't think he's like as ugly as you're making him out to be.
I think he looks like Benny Blanco.
Really?
I think he's definitely uglier than her ex.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely. I'm sorry. I think he's so ugly. I'll admit. Yeah, I do think he's really ugly.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
I don't think he's like super duper ugly.
He looks nasty. I just don't like men that look nasty.
But what's the vibe giving for you? Like that you're getting? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like. It's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, the man's. I really just like he's that ugly. That's the thing.
You don't think he's ugly?
No, I don't think he's that like crazy.
I think for her, I think he's ugly.
Yeah, maybe for her.
Yes, like she could do so much better.
And you think her ex is better?
Better than him for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Like she could have still done better than the ex.
Yeah.
But then she goes and does worse. And he should be walking out those streets with his head held high, bro. He was much better than him. That man's ugly, bro.
But you know what people are saying?
What?
That
Can we say that on here?
maybe I can't. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Tell me after.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks
as
for
always,
watching, y'all.
Don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe.
and we'll see you next time on
Two Random Girls. Bye.